Intercultural communication is sharing information and ideas between different cultures. It's either in a way of verbal communication or non-verbal communication. There are three components of intercultural communication. First is cultural awareness. We need to recognize their culture, belief, and their way of living. And not only recognizing it, but also we have to respect. Next is language proficiency. It is how well a person uses a language, how he or she uses a right word, grammar, and tone. Because when you're able to use a language clearly, you can express yourself and avoid misunderstanding. Lastly is nonverbal communication. It is sending message without using words. This helps show feelings and attitude without even speaking.
Interracial communication. It means communication between people of different races. Just like, for example, an American and Filipino talks about how they celebrate their Christmas, even though they belong on different races, but they understand through respect and open-mindedness. Interethnic communication. Communication between people on different ethnic groups. For example, a Bisaya and Ilocano students work together. International communication. Communication between people from different nations. Just like, for example, Japanese and Filipino students meet online to discuss about climate change. They use English as a common language to understand each other.
The next is strategy for effective intercultural communication. There are three practical approaches. The first is the active listening. This means paying attention to both verbal and non-verbal cues. For example, when a classmate from another culture is speaking, we show respect, but listening carefully, nodding and not interrupting, that help us understanding better. The second is the cultural sensitivity training. It means educating ourselves about different cultures. For example, if we have foreign classmates who brings food from their country, instead of judging it, we can asking politely about it. That shows respect and openness other traditions. The last is the feedback, which makes sense. It means mutual understanding through clarification. For example, during a group activity, if you didn't understand what your classmate said, you can ask, do you mean we'll do this part together? And that helps avoid understanding.
Good day everyone, I am Abigail Kuperti. I'm here to report about the importance of intellectual communication. First is symbolic exchange. So when we say symbolic exchange, it is a use of verbal and non-verbal between a minimum of two individuals shared accomplished meanings. So second is the irreversible process. When we say irreversible process, it is that once a message is sent, it never be taken back. Third is the different cultural communities. Different cultural communities is a result of cultural diversity where various groupings. Various groups with unique language, beliefs, and customs, and then traditions consist within a single society. Next is negotiating shared, meaning is the process where communication work together to ensure they understand each other. Last is an interactive communication. Situation is a two-way process where participants take turns sending and receiving message, where the receiver providing feedback to the sender.
First, language barriers. It means miscommunication caused by using different languages. Second, cultural misunderstanding. It means conflicts or confusion caused by differences in traditions and customs. And lastly, stereotyping. It means judging someone based on false or general beliefs about their cultures.
Strategies in communicating across cultures.
Mindful intercultural communicators must develop understanding of the valuable differences and consistently recognize the similarities they share with them. Intercultural communication involves varying degrees of cultural group memberships differences. Intercultural communicators must mindfully choose the suitable words and actions that are culturally acceptable to others. Intercultural communication involves the simultaneous encoding and decoding of verbal and nonverbal messages in the exchange process. Culturally different communicators oftentimes encounter conflict with the other communicators, but mindful members of communication must deal with it skillfully and tactfully. Many intercultural encounters involve well-meaning clashes. Observant intercultural communicators consider the connection among communication patterns. Be mindful of the context, text or speech, and culture of the communication to prevent cultural differences in an unexpected situation. Open your minds to the similar culture because it can give you fresh option to try a new approach in life. It always takes place in embedded systems.